Hey guys, Fire here, and today we're going to be looking at the Godly Beast Gohan and Cell Max unit. Now, I can't really look at their passives in the lobby. For some reason, you have to use the, you have to have them down in-game, so I'll, just take them to, a Story Infinite or something, so I have time to go over them. But, in the lobby, I will go ahead and show you guys the cosmetic, and go over their leader buff, which is, they have 2 bars, an energy and a power bar, and basically they gain 1%. Well, these guys gain 10% energy as flat crit damage. So if they have I don't know, a million energy or power, they will get 10% of that as their buff. So it'd be I don't know, 100,000 or something. Yeah. But regardless, other units will also gain 1% of these. So energy turns into crit damage and power turns into flat damage. And every other unit will be gaining this, but they get 10% from it. Now, of course, I will be bringing Goku to showcase their full potential. If you guys don't have Goku, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to blame you. And I will also be bringing Piccolo, because he also does follow-ups on Gohan's attacks specifically. Now, to go over them specifically, what we have these 2 passives that you can go and see in the lobby. Basically, they swap positions every 30 seconds, doing 20 times of their damage in range, and also just have a 10% chance to be afflicted with random every time they're attacked. Now, of course, can't see anything else here. Can't see their upgrades or anything. But I will go ahead and show you guys the cosmetic. Let me unequip them so the aura isn't so blinding and I can show it. I'm not going to show the clothes, but I will show the pose and the aura. Now, it is a pretty cool cosmetic. It's a bit blinding. I can go ahead and change it to daytime or something. I don't remember where that is. Okay, there. Yeah. Okay. See, that's what it looks like at daytime, if you guys rather that. But I prefer having it at nighttime, as it is a little bit easier on my eyes. Now, I will go ahead and swap back to my Subaru, and I will equip these guys and catch you guys in the Infinite stage so I can read their passives. Alright guys, we're here in the Hogtown Infinite stage. I will go ahead and place Idle. I will likely just start off with Yuji to farm up enough money real quick. But their passives are relatively simple. They both have their own passives. I'll go ahead and cut to whenever I have them placed down. Alright guys, I have enough time now to go ahead and place them. I will go ahead and place them here. And they both individually have a ability that lets them change their placements. I believe this is a one-time use, but I will go ahead and just keep them as they are right now. To max Beast Gohan out, he is 777,000, and to max Cell maxed out, he is 890,000. So Beast Gohan's a lot cheaper, and as you can see, he has his energy bar, and Cell Max has the power bar. Now, let's go ahead and go over Beast Gohan's passives first, or I guess we should go and upgrade first. Basically, the upgrades aren't really that crazy for a little bit, but we'll go ahead and just keep upgrading, you know. We're not really getting as much money right now because I'm trying to get Senku up, but I guess it doesn't really matter. They're not that expensive. I'll go ahead and stop upgrading Senku. I'll go ahead and pop Idle buff too. It's not really that necessary on them, but alright. And then 30 billion doesn't seem that crazy, but they do stack up a bit over time. I'm not going to start off with having Piccolo. I'll probably do that in the coordination event, because that's where I'm going to take them after this. I'll take them into the coordination event. But as you can see, maxed out Beast Gohan is doing about 60k. He's changing. I'm pretty sure it's based on his energy anyway, and Cell Max's power. But we'll go ahead and upgrade Cell Max too, who is a full AoE. I don't know if that changes actually, but I didn't really pay too much attention whenever I used them earlier. But regardless, these units are good. Of course, they're probably going to be balanced out. Okay, so he does keep his full AoE. But, of course, this is probably going to be changed. It's going to look different after the rebalance that should be coming soon. Hopefully they don't become, terrible or anything. If you guys do want, a re-showcase whenever the rebalance comes out, I'll go ahead and do that. Just let me know by that time, if you're watching this post-rebalance or something. But for now, this is what they look like. Cell Max is over 100 billion, and Beast Gohan is at 200 billion, and is still stacking up thanks to Cell Max's power. Now, again, we'll go ahead and look at Beast Gohan's passives first. He has these two passives. Again, they're not really that crazy with passives. But every attack he gains 10% current energy, which means every attack he's just going to be gaining 10% in general. And then, like, say the number he has right now, like 317, what I think that's billion. He would gain 10% of that number, not just 10% of the bar. It's just whatever he actually has at that second is just going to build up more. And then energy gain is reduced by 1% every time this occurs. This value is reset back to 10% if an ability is used by any unit. So you just want to keep using abilities to keep his energy gain as high as possible. And as you can see, they're stacking up pretty crazy right now. But he also gains energy as a flat damage buff. So this godly leader skill is also gaining energy for them. So it's not only, as you can see, the crit damage is 85 billion, and it's going higher because they're getting more and more energy. But he gains energy as a flat damage buff, and we'll look at the ability in a moment. We're going to go over to Cellmax's passives real quick. He gains current power as a flat damage buff, which is already happening with the leader skill. I'm not completely sure as to what that is for, but if Psybeam laser is used in range, which is, I believe, Gohan's ability. Yeah, it's Gohan's ability. And then it does, like, it forcibly enters his rampage state for 30 seconds, which we'll go over what that is in a moment. For every ability used, gain a rampage stack. Upon reaching cap, temporarily gain 25% of damage dealt at every attack as a flat damage buff. Buff damage is lost and stacks reset after 15 seconds. So he is basically just stacking up rapidly for 15 seconds. On attack, steal 2% energy from Unleashed Beast. Gain 0.25% of current power every second. And that's not changing. So it's not like Gohan where it lowers. Now, we'll go ahead and look at the abilities real quick. Gohan's ability, Psybeam Laser, deals 100 times damage in a thin line AoE towards the strongest unit in range. And it applies Plasma and Blaze with an additional 100 times DOC multiplier. So it's going to be doing a lot of damage, and then apply an extra load of DOT. So obviously that's going to be boosted by Goku, who boosts DOT damage by just being in any slot. And we'll go ahead and look at Cellmax's ability, which is 300 times damage in range, echoes the nuke every 10 seconds, reducing its damage by 10% each time. So every time, like once you use it, every 10 seconds it will be continuing to use the nuke over and over, but at a cost of 10% damage. So it would be doing 270, 240, so on and so forth, until you can use it again. Now, that's what they're doing. As you can see, they're already getting some pretty high numbers, and they will continue to stack up pretty much infinitely. But I will go ahead and take them into the Coronation event, as I would say that is probably the hardest content in the game right now, besides, I guess, the Breach. But the Breach has them locked, so I cannot take them into the Breach. I will go ahead and cut to being in the Coronation. Okay guys, we're here in the Coronation. I'm going to go ahead and open with Yuji this time, just so I can actually handle like the early waves, because they are 10,000 to place. The placement is very expensive. But regardless, I will go ahead and cut to whenever they're placed. Okay guys, I can afford to place them. I'm going to go ahead and sell Itadori and place them. Again, this time I'm going to only use them in Piccolo. I'm not going to place Goku or anything. I am going to tactical redeploy. Okay, come on now. I guess we'll do this one. But I'll tactical redeploy Cellmax, and we'll go ahead and max these guys out real quick. Let me just go ahead and auto-upgrade Cellmax. But Beast Gohan is, of course, doing the billions, and then it will continue to stack up once Cellmax is maxed out too. Because that's just how they work. Remember, with the power and their energy gauges, they will just continue to stack up. I'm not going to use the ability or anything just yet. I might pop it in a moment. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop it real quick. I don't know if it's going to kill. I have not used them in this stage yet. Yeah, no. Huh. Honestly thought their damage would be crazier. I'm going to go ahead and place Piccolo to boost Gohan's damage with the extra follow-ups. There is these two enemies leaking, but that's fine. It's not going to kill us. But these guys are good. I've heard some people try to say that they're better than Goku. If you think that, I don't personally agree, but I can see why you might think that. But regardless, I do think they are really good. I guess we'll do... Yeah, we'll keep that. Okay. Now, Piccolo, I'm not making this a showcase on him. I'm just going to keep him as he is. Piccolo is basically stopping them in place. That is not Gohan or anything. But their damage is stacking up over time. Okay. What is going on? I felt like there would be more damage going here. Let me go ahead and pop Cycling Laser real quick. Nothing? Dang. I was honestly expecting more. As you can see, Cellmax is doing his rampage right now, so he is at just trillions of damage. Alright. Which has lowered again. Okay, Cell's just gone. No clue what that was about, but we'll go ahead and pop Maximum Bomb again. Honestly, I don't think they're handling this as well as they could. Goku solos this, to be honest, but I'm going to go ahead and leave them as is right now. I'm going to tactical redeploy Gohan. And as you can see, I cannot tactical redeploy either of them anymore. So it is definitely a one-time use. But to be completely blunt, these guys are good. They're worth getting if you don't have them, especially for that godly buff, because the crit damage is insane, and any other unit will also be gaining... Okay, come on now. And any other unit will also be gaining this damage slowly. Not as like insanely as Beast Gohan and Cellmax will, because it's only 1%, but they're still gaining it. I'm just going to go ahead and pop Piccolo's ability. It's not really necessary, but I might as well. Again, I'll go ahead and make an actual showcase on Piccolo, like, I don't know, tomorrow or something. I'm trying to spread my content out a little bit, because there's no telling whenever other games will update. I don't really play Crusaders. I might pick it back up at some point, but I don't play it right now. Sidebeam Laser's ready again, but I'm not going to pop it. And Maximum Bomb should be ready soon. Is Concert going? No, I might as well pop that. And I might as well just pop this. Just for the love of the game, I'll pop Time, I guess. Just for faster cooldowns. Oh man, I shouldn't have kept it on auto. What was I thinking? But alright, I will go ahead and pop Maximum Bomb one more time. Luckily, Bulma makes that a lot shorter. So if you're running Bulma with them, you can pop maximum. You can use the time boost for them. If you're running the rapid recovery soul on them, it'll also be even faster. Especially for like Gohan, the Sidebeam Laser might do a lot of damage. But I feel like Maximum Bomb is pretty crazy with like any cooldown reduction, because it's just a continuous nuke. Hey, look, Piccolo's kind of big. But yeah, that's about it for the showcase. We'll just go ahead and finish the stage, but after that I'm probably going to go ahead and end the video there. There's not much more to go over with them. I'll go ahead and just pick that one. But Goku, if you're running Goku with them and place them, yeah, they will probably scale like crazy. But, okay, so they did just do the crit on Buhan, which is pretty good. The shielded enemies are a little bit of a problem for them. I'm not sure why. I don't fully understand the shield mechanics, but it's still kind of holding them back a little bit. So if you're gonna run these guys, maybe run like Regulus or something to reduce their SPA. That will also give some insane DPS overall. I'll go ahead and Maximum Bomb again. But regardless, these guys are really good. Go ahead and get them if you haven't already. They're pretty easy. Go ahead and look at their godly quest while we wait for a few waves. Basically, you just do this coronation 10 times. You got to get them from the coronation. You get 30,000 of the coins you get from this stage, which you can just do very easily by just, you know, picking debuff cards. And if you have stronger characters. But next quest is just Cosmic Essence. That's pretty self-explanatory. Clear Beast Rush with empty battlefield on your team, which is the unevolved version of Beast Gohan and Cellmax. They don't do anything, you just have to have them on your team. You can't even use them. This one's pretty self-explanatory, you just solo the coronation. And Aura Farmer is Piccolo, you just have to evolve Piccolo. Piccolo, if you don't know, is obtained from the coronation shop, which you should have enough from getting the Beast Gohan in general and doing the 10 quests. But regardless, they're pretty easy to get. They don't take me long. They don't take long. I mean, it took me maybe half an hour. I got pretty... Okay, not half an hour. More so an hour. I got pretty lucky on getting them. I got them 3 times in the 10 clears, which was kind of crazy. But it's not necessary. I'm going to go ahead and pop Side Beam Laser and see if it just one-shots. Doesn't seem it did. Which, oh well, not a big deal. Maximum Bomb 2. I don't know what's going on. Does he have like a shield or something? He might. Regardless, that's not a big deal. It seems like they're going to solo just fine with Piccolo off, obviously. But you're meant to run Piccolo with them anyway for the extra passive. No, wait, not that one. Where is it? Oh, wait, what? Huh, that's weird. Could have sworn he had a passive with that. Well, he did. Maybe if I sell him and replace him, does he lose that whenever he transforms? Because if he does, that's a little odd. Okay, am I lagging? I might be lagging, guys. It might be over. No, there's no way this is lag. I don't know what's going on. But, okay, I don't know what happened to the Gohan follow-up passive, but it's just not there for some reason. It's not a big deal. They are getting a little overrun. Don't know what the deal with this is. It might be okay, it might not be. I'll go ahead and pop Piccolo again. I'll go ahead and also just pop that. Okay, so the shields still prevented them from being executed. Oh well. But they're handling pretty well. Okay. Now, that's going to be all for the video. I don't think I need to let this keep playing out. It's just going to take a minute. But as you guys can see, these guys are good. I don't personally think they're better than Goku like some people think, but they are a very good support. I hope this passive, I mean, like the Godly Leader, stays the same, at least. Maybe they'll, like, balance the energy out a little bit more, but I do like the concept of being able to use them to gain more crit damage and everything. But, again, that'll be all for the video, if you guys did like it. Oh, whoa. Ruh-roh. But if you guys did find this video helpful, or at least enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing, as it would help me out a lot. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.